I think AI is making a lot of us feel existentially disabled these days. And I use that term disabled deliberately because I'm sitting here, but if you know me, if you've met me, you know I walk with the assistance of a cane, that I wear braces on both my legs, that the muscles in my legs, my hands and forearms are atrophied. And it's a degenerative condition, so they continue to atrophy. And my disability is the single best thing that has ever happened to me. And I say that with all sincerity and truthfulness. And I'll go back to AI is making a lot of us feel existentially disabled. Because just like with my physical disability, when it set in, was I frustrated? Yes. Was I angry? Yes. Would I love to sit here and tell you that I reacted with grace? I didn't. I lashed out at the disability, at those around me. It's a genetic condition, so I even lashed out at my mother. But I realized at one point that I was going to be sculpted by this disability. And I had two choices. I could either let the disability sculpt me, or I could pick it up and use it as a chisel and I can sculpt myself with it. And I'm often reminded of that quote attributed to Michelangelo. Somebody once asked him, said, Michelangelo, how do you create these beautiful sculptures out of these big hunks of marble? And his response was something along the lines of, the sculpture was already there. The statue was already there. I just got rid of the excess rubble. And I think that's what life is that life sculpts us. It gets rid of the excess rubble and it reveals a statue. So I think the choice is this. Is life going to happen to you, or are you going to pick up what life puts down, whatever the challenge is, and pick it up as a chisel and sculpt yourself? Or are you going to let life sculpt you? And it might put scars into you. Or will you hold the chisel in your hand and instead of scars, put gentle curves into the statue that you're becoming? So for me, in this moment right now, where AI is starting to take away parts of our jobs, for some, perhaps all of your job, and it is coming for all of us, for all the machine work we do, I think there's this feeling of feeling existentially disabled, like our identity, our sense of worth is seeping away, like it did for me when the physical disability set in. But I think just like it was for me and my physical disability, there's an opportunity in this to either be sculpted by it for this immovable, unstoppable force that's going to wash over all of us, or do we pick it up as a chisel and sculpt ourselves into who we want to be, what we might possibly become? And we can't negotiate with it. It is going to happen no matter what. But I do this thought experiment with myself once a month. I ask myself, what if somebody came along and said, I can give you a pill and your disability would magically disappear and you could play soccer again for hours on end every day like I used to. I would once again be able to run, whereas now I can't even remember what it feels like to run. But the trade-off was this. You have to give up everything you've learned about yourself and the human condition as part of getting back the ability to walk, to run, for your disability to disappear. And whenever I do that thought experiment with myself, the answer is an immediate and emphatic no. Because here's the thing about change, about the change we can't control, that we can't negotiate with. In the moment, we're angry. It's frustrating. It is deeply inconvenient. Perhaps it feels existentially disabling, like we're all living through this moment right now. But in hindsight, that change that we experienced, that was initially frustrating, that filled us with anger, perhaps even rage, like it certainly did for me, those are the things that if we pick them up and use them as chisels, where we hold the chisel in our hands, those become where we truly grow and become the statues, the beautiful statues that we are fully and truly capable of being. And I think we're all in that moment right now. We all have that choice right now. So my question for you is this: are you going to let AI sculpt you passively, or are you going to pick up the chisel and use it to sculpt yourself?